done by Red Philanthropy and The Economist. It ranks 60 countries on how well they're doing in terms of their response on this issue. Gives them a score. How well are 60 countries doing? And we cover 85% of the world's children and adolescents. And I have some shocking news for you. The highest score is a 77 out of 100. That's a C. Countries must do better. We must do better for children. The final thing you'll see here is that another exciting thing that we know will happen right now is the movements of people with lived experience, of parents, of young people, of survivors, of allies, concerned citizens coming together and saying, enough is enough, and it's time for change. And we hope this conference is that moment when we say, from now on, things are going to be different. We will break the record of inaction when it comes to childhood sexual violence. And every single one of you has a role to play. Whether you're a leader, an advocate, a parent, a program implementer, a researcher, every single one of us has a role to play, and we can make a difference when it comes to breaking this record. Thank you for being here, and let's make the most out of this conference, and let this be just the beginning of breaking the record. Thank you so much.
I am working in advocacy as a policy advisor for ending violence against children. I have been in this circle for a while now, and I have seen how children, especially in Zambia, suffer from violence. We see a lot of children getting married young, not because they want to, sometimes it's because of poverty. So for me, this is it's an emotional topic for me. I want to see children grow. I want to see girls and boys thrive, just like I was given an opportunity. So for me, it's very important.
Very important topic because most girls are part of our future. We're always told that we can promote change and make great things, but I think that it is important for us to realize that we actually can do that kind of change, to empower girls, to let us know that we truly can be actors of change.
So I work as a child rights protection officer for World Vision, which is a child rights NGO, and for us this is a milestone event to bring all the ministers and different countries together and really set the priority for this topic, which is often very neglected. So we are very happy to be here.
And what will it take to break the record?
Not only empty words, I think, but rather actions that also can be held accountable for us as a civil society. So we really want to see pledges and commitments that can be translated into concrete actions, and that we reach the goal by 2030.
Securing financing for interventions to prevent violence against children. And that's a huge thing, is that currently it's just a really underfunded mandate of a lot of governments. The ministries that are responsible for preventing violence are usually quite small ministries. They don't have big budgets, and that needs to change. And governments need to be adopting an integrated approach to preventing violence, realizing that the health sector, the education sector, all sectors of government and society have a role to play. And I think it's only when we start seeing this type of approach that we will sort of break this record.
We have to put the survivors and children into the center of our ask, and then we have to work together with them and then amplify their voices, not our voice, but their voices. Yeah. Working together with Japanese survivors, and then we are going to ask Japanese government to the establishment of the Survivors Council, even in Japan.
So I'm happy with this conference, particularly because it attracted the whole world, which shows that this is not a problem isolated to one country, but to the whole world. So coming together, sharing experiences, more than sharing experiences, how to deal with it. The interventions are very critical.